The spread, John, has kind of come down. Right now, we're sitting at Utah -3. The total sitting at 57.5. We talked about on Monday on our Week 3 recap show that this could be a Big 12 championship game preview, that this might just be part one of a two-part series between these two schools. Neither team has played a close game so far. I think 25 points is the closest margin of victory between these two. So what are we going to learn Saturday when these two hit the gridiron?
Boy, thus far, Texas Tech has had a very easy path to get here. And like you said, Utah has as well. Looking at some of like the big metrics out here, FPI, in terms of their efficiency, like they respect the Texas Tech offense. They have them as the number 15 offense, and that's about what you expect. Maybe almost a little bit low as far as what you'd think from Texas Tech looking at their scoring. But FPI has them as the third-ranked defense so far, and that's crazy. And again, Texas Tech hasn't played anybody, so I'm gonna try to not repeat that caveat quite so much, but it is an important thing to remember. SP Plus, for example, pretty strong disagreement on the defense. They have them ranked 40. But as far as Texas Tech goes offensively, it all starts with Behren Morton, averaging like 11 yards per attempt, 11-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio so far. So him versus Dampier, I know they're not like playing against each other really, but this is going to be a big duel between the two of them. And I'm fascinated to see how it plays out. And I will say, because Texas Tech hasn't been tested really, especially by a dual threat quarterback, that's what I think it could be the key to this game. Can they hem Dampier in and kind of limit the effectiveness that he has with his legs, because that's been such a huge factor thus far. And Texas Tech has been conventionally extremely difficult for these teams to run on. So stuff like Utah getting 7 yards per carry out of Wayshawn Parker and Aquari Rogers being this hammer near the goal line, stuff like that.
So when I'm looking at this game and I'm trying to figure out which way I'm going to go here, I really start looking at who has the better shot to slow down the opposing quarterback, because these two have just been awesome, as you were just laying out. Morton right now leading an offense that's averaging 66 points per game. They're the number 2 passing offense in the country at the moment. Dampier, we're Damp boys here on this show. We know how great he has been. The name I am looking at, the name I have circled, John, is Utah defensive end John Henry Daly. He leads the nation right now with 5 sacks. Now, Morton is your typical pocket passer guy. If Daly can get into that backfield, I think he could have a monster game and really impact that Texas Tech offense and slow them down.